Hey everyone, it's Maria, and today I'm doing the Nonfiction Booktube Tag that Olive at A Book Olive created. Really, honestly, it's thanks to Olive that I'm even on this channel. Whether I started 4 years ago, honestly, probably because of her, and I'm still on here because of, her and other people like her. So, yay, nonfiction! I'll go ahead and jump into the questions so it doesn't get too long. First question, how much nonfiction do you read? It depends on the stage of life. If I'm preparing for a workshop or doing a sermon or getting ready for a homeschool thing that I don't know as much on as I would like, or I'm down a rabbit hole, I would say sometimes that'll bump up to even up to 90% of what I read as nonfiction. But there have been times where it's dipped as low as 30%. So, somewhere between 90 and 30% nonfiction. Second question, what nonfiction videos do you make on BookTube or would you like to make? The things that I was really proud of, I think it was 2 years ago, I did a series of videos called Books That Made Me, and I really liked doing that series. It was fun. There were a lot of nonfiction books on there that changed my perspective on things that I thought, and I don't think anymore. So that was a really good series to do and to kind of bring those books to the forefront. Other BookTube videos that I'd like to make, I would like to make one more on education books and how I've gotten my education theory, I suppose. I love social justice-y books and talking about how books that I'm reading interact with my thoughts and other people in my life and things that they changed about me. Because what's the point of reading if it doesn't change you? So I'd like to do more videos on how my reading changes me as a person. I think that would be interesting. I'd love to do some art books. I am actually signed up to start an Indiana Master Naturalist class, so maybe I'll do a nature book reading video. I don't know, we'll find out. So those are some videos. Oh, parenting books. Again, books that change you. Third question, favorite subgenre of nonfiction? I love memoir. I love a lot of different things, but I think I'm going to have to say that books on social justice things, whether they're race issues or women issues, are very interesting to me, and I will generally pick them off the shelf if I find them. Next question, favorite nonfiction book? Like I can narrow it down to one. The ones that I don't have are Men We Reaped by Jesmyn Ward, because she could write a grocery list and I would read it. She just paints such pictures. With her words. So that one's a good one. It's about 5 men that she lost within the span of one year and how it affected her. Lots of race talk in there, but also just makes you think about the complexity of social justice problems that exist in America. Another one I really liked was Born a Crime by Trevor Noah. That was a really great book. Just Mercy by Brian Stevenson, which I just noticed. You Can Get Down was chosen by Olive as the common read. So I'm super excited about that one because that was a great book and I would pick that up again. Another book, Half a Sky by Nicholas Kristof and Cheryl Wooden. This one kind of opened up my mind to a lot of feminist issues around the world, but I will say that Melinda Gates, her book, A Moment of Lift, that came out this year, very similar to this, also shorter and updated. So I don't own it, but I would recommend that one. Another one that really I've given out as gifts like 4 or 5 times and recommended to a million people, Come As You Are by Emily Nagoski, and she also just wrote a book called Burnout on stress cycles, which is also really good. But this one is on female sexuality and how to communicate better and how to understand yourself better. I mean, for all the people. If you are a woman or love a woman, basically you need to have this book. It was just so good. And then Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss. This one I like because he interviews so many different people about what makes them good at what they do, and I appreciate that. And so that one, going that way. So those are my favorite nonfiction books. And the next question, what stops people, do you think, from reading nonfiction? And I will go ahead and say, I don't know, maybe they don't know where to start. I think that's what stops people from doing a lot of things, is they don't know where to start. So again, this is a question later, but the things that I would do is ask people that you look up to and find interesting what they enjoy reading that's nonfiction. That's a good start. Or wander into a library and see what grabs your eye. That's the other perfect thing to do. Next question. Why do you like nonfiction? Because I feel like I can learn anything and be good at anything if I learn it, which isn't necessarily true. But just the wide expanse of options and opportunity, I suppose. Best nonfiction book you have read lately? You know, I actually really like the What's Math Got to Do with It by Joe Bowler that I read. Yeah, I didn't expect to enjoy reading a math book. I'm also reading Maybe You Should Talk to Someone Right Now, which is really good and hard to put down. So we'll say that one's good too. Nonfiction reading goals. To keep doing it. To read more of the books that I have had on my list forever and ever and ever. Like Team of Rivals. Why have I not finished that yet? I know why. It's really thick, but I need to just finish it. Also, Alexander Hamilton by Chernoff. Like, why? I need to just suck it up and finish it. I need to do that. Next question is advice for reading more nonfiction. Like I said, like wander into a library and see what catches your eye. I also really think if you're nervous about nonfiction, pick up a nonfiction graphic novel. Climate Changed by Philip Squarzoni is really good. There's also plenty of graphic memoirs that are short but also kind of approachable. I don't know, think of something that you enjoyed learning about when you were a kid and pick it up, see what you do. And then channel recommendations. Okay, so obviously Olive, she's an easy one, but half the times she recommends anything, I will put it on my list, whether I get to it or not. The other ones I really like, Emily Cook from ARG Schooling. She's another homeschooling mom I really appreciate. Mountain School. She's a homeschooling mom. And then Split Reads, Vanessa at Split Reads. She is like my nonfiction soul sister. I swear, like we have the same reading lists half the time. But I love having her on here because she loves reading what I like reading. It's great. Also, My Reading Life and Brown Girl Reading. I love her reading reviews, especially whenever she gets to nonfiction stuff. So I will go ahead and pick those people. I would love to hear if you've done this tag. Go ahead and link yourself down below. I'm trying to expand who I'm watching, and I would really love to know if any of these types of things appeal to you. So I will talk to you all later. Bye.